I'm Lucie Fink, and this is 5 days on an adventure. Hey guys! I'm really sticky. Guess where I am? That's a pool. And that's a hammock. Any guesses? I am in Costa Rica. That's right, Costa Rica. Pause for sweat beads. I've been in a bit of a creative funk in New York, and the cold weather was not helping me at all. I've been sitting inside all day, I've had a serious lack of color, I needed to get out and shake things up. So what did I do? I planned an adventure. I signed up for KETANGA fitness retreats, and I flew myself down to Costa Rica this morning. And here I am. Who wants to join me? Let me backtrack for a minute and just say that if you too need inspiration, you by no means need to fly across the world. You can have an adventure wherever, whenever. I chose to take it to the extreme because I knew you'd be coming with me on this journey, so I figured, Lucie, go big or go home. And I definitely don't want to go home, I just got here. I'm sweating on my upper lip. There are about 20 other women on this retreat, so we landed at the airport, got into a big van together, and drove to the retreat center, but we stopped along the way at this incredible place called Crocodile Bridge. Whoa. The tour guide threw chicken in, and they were all snapping at it and catching it in their mouths, and I was totally like, I do not want to fall in that water, but I do want to stand here and watch. There's a bug. Then finally we arrived at our retreat center and we all got fresh coconuts and did a nice cheers together. The moment we got to the beach, it was like a fairy tale. Horses galloped up to us. This is pretty much the life. And the man let me hop on. The horse's name was Sunshine. Do you guys hear me? This is not a drill. I have 3 goals for the week. 1, make at least 1 lifelong friend. 2, get back into my creative flow. And 3, get far outside of my comfort zone. Time for an evening bonfire. I'll see you tomorrow. I'm so excited for this adventure. Hey guys, happy Tuesday. Check out this yoga hut. Really sorry that it's kind of loud here, but we're in the middle of the jungle. There are monkeys chirping in the trees, and the ocean is right behind you. Beautiful. Last night's bonfire was such an experience. A match was thrown into it, and the whole thing went up in flames. I took an amazing slow motion video of this moment. Check my Instagram. It was such a nice, happy environment with all the people on the retreat just getting to know each other and talking while the embers burned and flew all around us. And then I saw a shooting star for the second time in my life. Woo! Today's retreat schedule led us to 2 classic Costa Rican activities. Number 1, zip lining. Trees and monkeys and insects. It's like a different planet up there. Got my harness, got my hat, got my straps. Who's excited? And our ziplining course had, I think, 7 zip lines, the last one of which was almost a mile long. Oh my God! That was so beautiful! Oh. At first, I was really holding on for dear life, but as time went on, I was holding onto my rope, flipping upside down, legs in the air, totally just living it up. Activity number 2, now this one was new for me, water rappelling. This is basically like rock climbing, but in reverse and down a cascading waterfall. I bought some water shoes, threw on a bathing suit, and literally went with the flow. Bye, see you down there. I definitely ticked that box today of getting far outside of my comfort zone because even though both of these activities were incredibly exciting, they're also physically uncomfortable. You need to get out of your head and into your body and just live in the moment. And on day 2, I think it's about time that you meet my crew. Come on in. Yeah! Are you having the time of your life?
It's time to go swimming.
Okay, we're going swimming.
Let's go.
Bye. So this retreat has a ton of activities that are offered, but because it's primarily a fitness retreat, there are workouts offered every morning and evening. Today, I'm really focusing on the exercise aspect of my adventure. In New York, I find it so difficult to just go to the gym. I need a crew. I need a squad. So I started today off with a one-on-one, early morning, high-intensity workout session with Lane, the leader of this fitness retreat.
Bring your hands to prayer. Good. Take a seat down.
She had me doing squats and jumps,
overhead,
high knees and
Just
running.
And one, let's go. Oh, good drop. Up, up.
I was so hot, so sweaty, but it was so much fun.
Last one, hold the low. Oh, lift your heels. Tighten your belly. I'm done.
Even if I wasn't in Costa Rica right now, this could have been as easy as getting out and trying a new fitness studio around the corner. And tonight is all about restorative exercise, so Lane is going to be leading a yoga class with the entire group. Getting out, adventuring, and taking on a new challenge. 3 things you gotta do. To me, adventure is a little bit less about the physical activity and the movements you're doing, and it's more about your mindset, relaxing and enjoying the sights and seeing what's new out there. At last night's sunset yoga, it was so relaxing to just listen to the sounds of the waves and the wind swaying through the trees. I almost didn't want to close my eyes because the sights around me were so beautiful. I started off the day with a fresh coconut chopped right off the palm tree. The man macheted it open right before my eyes. I popped the straw in there and I took that thing with me everywhere. Cheers! I even spent some time hanging out with the cutest little puppy that belongs to the owners of the property. After the past 2 days that I've had here, adventuring on zip lines and water rappelling and doing incredibly hard workouts, all I needed today was this. Towards the end of the day, I picked up a camera and I brought it around with me and I took incredible photos of the plants, flowers, bugs. I am a very visual person. These photos were not for Instagram, not for the world to see. It was just me standing behind the lens, looking through, finding a beautiful moment in time and snapping the shutter. Okay, maybe 1 or 2 of them will get to Instagram, we'll see. So at the end of Thursday, 2 of my 3 goals are down. I'm now completely creatively refueled. 1 more day in paradise. My future's so bright I need shades. Happy Friday! It's the last day of my trip, so I'm gonna throw out a classic Fink family idiom, vacation over, tan fading. But on this KETANGA fitness retreat, I had 1 more exciting activity for Friday, a Costa Rican plantain cooking class. It was a culinary adventure. We were shown 2 different types of plantains, sweet and not sweet. We cut them into little pieces, flattened them into a pancake shape with a plate, dropped them in the fryer, and then served them with a black bean puree. We tried a whole variety of cooking methods. Some were boiled in water, others were fried in vegetable oil. All were delicious. My personal favorite were the sweet plantains fried in vegetable oil. So good. 3 of 3 goals complete. I've officially made a new lifelong friend. This is Dora. Hi, YouTube. We're BFFs, right? This is what true love feels like. I love you so much. Never leave me. I felt the need for some inspiration and I went out and I found it right here in Central America. I am completely reset, recharged, and ready to go back home. But let me tell you, you can find creativity anywhere. Go to a museum, pick up some colored pencils and a sketch pad. Hop on Pinterest. There are a million ways to spice up your life, add adventure, and find the creativity you've been lacking. Figure out what lights your fire and keep it burning. That was a little cliche, right? Whoa. Be adventurous, be happy, live your life, you do you. And as the Costa Ricans say, pura vida. See you next time. Hey guys, thanks for watching my Costa Rican adventure. Click here to watch another video on Refinery29's channel and right here to subscribe to us on YouTube. Bye. See ya. Ciao. Adios.